It's Alive 3, the final film on the It's Alive trilogy, is a very fascinating one. I watched all three of these movies, like, in the same night, like, in succession. And the first two It's Alive movies, I feel like are very similar in a good way. And It's Alive 3 has some good things about it for me, but in terms of good, it's like more goofy than good, quote unquote. This movie is batshit. This movie is so weird and so strange, but I really really enjoyed it. Even though it's, I guess, technically not as like great as the first two, this is a very out there sequel. It's set years after the last movie, and this character Jarvis, who Michael Moriarty plays, he has one of those mutant babies, and there are four mutant babies, and they're taken to this island where they go and explore, and like these people are killed by the mutant babies on the island, and the mutant babies grow into adults and have more babies, and it's really weird. It's very very much so a very strange concoction of like the first two movies being pretty subtle for the most part with like creepiness. This is really goofy and over the top, and I'm not gonna say I didn't enjoy that because I did enjoy the goofiness about this movie. The best thing about this movie, I think, is Michael Moriarty. He also is in Larry Cohen's movie The Stuff, and he's great in that as well. He's a really really awesome actor, and I don't know what else I've seen him in besides this and The Stuff, but I really, really like him in both of these movies that Larry Cohen did with him. He is just so over the top ridiculous, but that makes it so fun. It is such a fun time to watch Michael Moriarty just be silly. Like, he is ridiculous and so fun, and I really, really enjoyed everything about his performance. It was so out there, so silly. And Karen Black as well is in this, and she's good as well. She plays his ex, and she's really funny as well. And the movie is just, again, it's so weird because it it has an over the top performance that is not subtle, and I like Michael Moriarty in this, but he's over the top. And then you've got just the ideas of these movies keep getting weirder and weirder. Like, they're now on an island. They've grown. They're adult babies, but now they've got more mutant babies. It's very very strange. But I'm not gonna lie and not say it wasn't entertaining and watchable, because it really was. It was a really fun, entertaining watch, and I really enjoyed it. Overall, I did think that it was a really fun time. There's not really much to say about this one, honestly, besides the fact that it's really goofy. There's really not much else to say about it, but I want to make the point across that I do like this movie. I thought this was a really fun, entertaining time, and overall, like, it's one I still think if you watch these films, you should watch just for like, for me personally, for like Michael Moriarty and for the entertainment value of it. Even though this movie is not technically quote unquote as good as the first two, and it's not as serious as the first two, so go into that with a grain of salt. But if you're like me and go for the ride, you might like it. I enjoyed the ride. I thought it was a really fun, enjoyable time. Hey guys, if you like this video, consider checking out my other content. I review a majority of films that are pretty recent, and also older films, and mostly horror as well. Horror is my favorite genre, so I expect a lot of horror. And check out all my links down below. I have a link to Patreon. I have a link to Instagram, link to Twitter, link to my Facebook group, Horror Enthusiast 101, and to my own personal Facebook page, CDR Movie Reviews. And thank you for anybody who watched this video. Thanks for watching.